Let me speak to the part of you that's tired of giving, tired of caring, tired of being left behind. Let me tell you the truth, raw and unfiltered. Nice people always end up alone. The world doesn't honor niceness. It doesn't roll out red carpets for those who bend over backward to help others. It doesn't thank those who sacrifice their time, their energy, and their hearts for people who barely notice. Instead, it chews them up, spits them out, and moves on to the next victim. Nice people live in a lie they've been sold since childhood. Be kind and the world will be kind to you. What a joke. Being nice in this world is like walking into a lion's den with a sign that says, "I'm harmless. Please don't eat me." And what do you think happens? The lions don't care about your sign. They devour you. Why? Because the world isn't fair. It's ruthless. It's selfish. Nice people are easy prey. They're the ones who show up early and stay late. The ones who forgive when they should have walked away. The ones who say yes to everything because they're too scared to say no. You think people don't notice? Oh, they notice, but they don't respect you for it. They use you. They drain you. They take everything you give and then leave you standing there, empty-handed and broken. They don't look back. And do you know why? Because you let them. That's the brutal truth you need to hear today. You let them. Being nice without limits is not a virtue, it's a liability. People don't respect what comes easy. And when you're always available, when you're always giving, you become predictable. You become forgettable. The more you give without expecting anything in return, the less people value what you offer. You want to know why nice people end up alone? It's because they pour everything into others and leave nothing for themselves. They're so busy pleasing everyone else that they forget to set boundaries. They forget to demand respect. They forget to look in the mirror and say, "I matter too." Let me tell you something, the world respects strength, not softness. Strength isn't about being cruel or arrogant. It's about knowing your worth and refusing to settle for less. It's about standing up for yourself when everyone else is trying to push you down. It's about saying no when you need to, even if it makes people uncomfortable. Being nice doesn't mean being weak, but that's how the world sees it unless you show otherwise. You have to stop being the person who's always there for everyone else while no one is there for you. You have to stop being the person who apologizes just to keep the peace, even when you're not wrong. Wake up. Your kindness is not the problem, your lack of boundaries is. You're not alone because you're nice. You're alone because you've made yourself invisible. You've trained people to take you for granted. You've given away your power, piece by piece. Every time you stayed silent when you should have spoken up. Every time you forgave without consequence. Every time you said yes when your soul was screaming no. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can be kind and still command respect. You can be generous and still set boundaries. You can love deeply without letting people walk all over you. Stop being afraid of losing people. The ones who leave because you stand up for yourself were never truly with you. The ones who stay, they're the ones who deserve you. You must transform. Transform into someone who demands presence when they walk into a room. Someone who knows their worth so deeply that no one dares to question it. Someone who loves themselves enough to walk away from anyone who doesn't. Being nice isn't a bad thing. But being nice without self-respect is a death sentence for your happiness. It's time to stop apologizing for who you are. It's time to stop begging for validation from people who aren't worthy of your energy. It's time to stop waiting for the world to notice you. Make them notice. Speak with authority. Walk with purpose. Set boundaries so strong they become a fortress. Be someone who is kind but firm, generous but guarded, loving but discerning. Make your kindness a strength, not a weakness. And let me tell you one last thing. The world doesn't owe you anything for being nice, but you owe it to yourself to stop being a victim of your own generosity. The world isn't going to save you, so save yourself. Stand up. Speak out. Be the person who gives, but only to those who give back. Be the person who loves, but only those who deserve it. You can be nice, but you don't have to be alone. It's time to claim your worth and show the world what you're truly made of. This is your moment. Take it. Don't wait for permission. The time for being overlooked is over. The time for being unstoppable starts now.